Hey everybody, this is Penny Sticks here with Toem and the Basto DLC. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to capture the note falling down, which is the very beginning of the DLC, because I happened to play this on my secondary account, and when the note falls, it's towards the end of the base game playthrough, so unfortunately I missed capturing that. But here we are in Basto. Basically, the note tells you from your Nana to go to Strahan or Stranhan, whatever it's called. Take a boat, take this Viking boat, and come on over here. And so here we are, Basto, and we just got our water balloon shooter, which is a very useful tool, something we're going to use a lot in this area. The DLC brings about 2 or 3 new features to the game, and they are definitely a nice and refreshing addition. Water balloons are very fun to shoot. There's lots of things that you can... balloons you can pop, water, flowers you can water, cracks in walls you can break open. There's also a night and daytime kind of mechanic. Certain quests are only available at night or during the day. Certain animals are out only at night, and so on and so forth. And the tide goes out at night, so you can get across this gap right here only during the night. There's a couple places like that in this on this island, and there's a third feature that allows you to dig in the ground at those X's. So we just snapped a couple photos for the compendium, and here is one of our first quests. There are 11 flowers that need to be watered, so shoot 2 water balloons at each of them, and that's the first one. They're going to be all throughout the island of Basto. There's another one right here. And then we're going to go back to the first screen of the island and water this plant right here. So we're going to take these quests in kind of a screen by screen basis. We're not going to take each quest and finish it, from beginning to end, because that's not really the best and most efficient way to play this game. This monkey here is asking for something to help with the pain of his broken leg. I think he's asking for some ice cream. We won't have ice cream until a little bit later. This is the first quest that you can actually complete right here on the same screen. Pretty simple. Just take a picture of the gnarly jump this guy's doing. Oh yeah. Just trying to find the picture there. So, as you can tell, I am still wearing all of the wintry clothing. This is my secondary account, and I played through the entire game, the entire base game, just so I could come and capture this. I did play this on my main account, but when I played it on my main account, the trophies weren't live yet on the first night when it was out and available. So I wanted to just kind of get a clean run on a secondary account, just so I could get everything kind of in a concise way. So here we have another flower. There's a balloon off to the side. The balloon that was on the previous screen, I don't think we could get to yet. We'll be able to get to it at night. This is the first tree that's going to bear a special fruit. This is a bean nut. You need 4 different kinds of fruit to make 4 ice creams to finish various quests. Got a snake here, and the first balloon, I think, that we have popped. Yep, number 1 of 11. And then right here in the tent is where Nana is hanging out. She's not really enjoying her vacation if she's staying inside her tent, which, I mean, it definitely looks a lot bigger on the inside, doesn't it? Maybe it's a TARDIS. So this is also another pretty simple quest here. She just tells you to take a nap. We just got the sun hat. That is one of 4 pieces that you need to wear and then sit in one of the chairs to get the trophy for relaxing in your vacation outfit. While I take the nap here, I'm going to look up what that trophy is called. Probably would be helpful if I had the list of trophies here. There you go, take a nap. It's always good to get rewarded for just taking a rest. Vacation mode, relax on a chair with your vacation outfit on. Yeah, we won't be able to do that until quite a bit later. So this is the nighttime, daytime feature. During the night, there's different creatures out, there's different quests available, different things you can do, different places you can go. There's 2 places you can't access during the night, which is the tent where all the games are and the King's Castle. They won't let you in the King's Castle during the night. The second balloon. And this is our second fruit, the Melanair. So here we have the painter here. That's where the ice cream man is, and he's only there during the day. So these coconut trees, sometimes when you get the coconuts down, there'll be nothing. Sometimes there'll be a special animal you can take a picture of, but you don't need any coconuts for ice cream. Here's your Tato Coco. Yeah, there you go. I don't have the number in front of me of how many new animals are in the compendium, but it's fairly easy to get all of them. There's just one of the pictures is quite an interesting and fun puzzle that we'll look at later. So this is the painter. He basically gives you a quest to hand him one of the 8 or 9 portraits that you have already in your book from the base game. You will also get 3 more portraits during the DLC here. So you give him any of the ones that you already have. I gave him the hiker guy that was interested in the little cave paintings from the base game. And that will fulfill the quest. But what I'm doing here now is I'm having him paint every portrait that I already have in my photo album. And then I'm going to go around and get the 3 portraits from the DLC. And when he has painted all of the portraits available, he will give you a beret. You don't need to get all of the outfits, and you don't need to wear all the outfits either for a trophy in the DLC. But just for the sake of getting 100% and for getting everything that this game has to offer, I figured it'd be important to show this. But I did speed it up at least. Doesn't waste too much time there. So we got a quest from one of these leaf guys for a scary looking tree. We'll be able to take that photo in a little bit. And for this movie screen here, it's just a little too bright. So let's go ahead and take care of some of the lighting here. And that will take care of that quest. So right behind that movie screen there is one of the 4 fruits that you need to make the 4 ice creams. Unfortunately, I kind of was focused on the quests and didn't realize that that was the tree that I needed. So we'll get it a little bit later. And if you see these hands and that X, we'll deal with that in just a minute. Go ahead and take a picture of this lizard here. This is an example of how some of the animals are different from night and day. That's a night lizard, I believe, and when you change it to daytime, you'll see the same animal, but he'll be white. And here is the pickaxe, a very useful tool in this DLC. Anywhere where there's an X in the ground, you use the pickaxe, and it will dig up whatever it is. So this guy here, he apparently had some troubles digging, and now he needs some ice cream. See, ice cream, definitely a popular thing here. Of course, this is a tropical island. I'm sure everyone loves ice cream. So, once we take a picture of this kind of elusive drill mole here for the compendium. So this is one of 3 dig sites that we need to take a picture of for the dinosaur. I think his name is Arthur. But there will be other uses for the pickaxe. Some items and some fun little secret areas too. Okay, here we have a mermaid. I guess she's a mermaid. I don't know if I ever see her tail or not, but she's definitely in the water. She's definitely about to play a song for us. And then she's sparkly, which means we get to take a picture. And that is a trophy right there, I believe. So I didn't put in the trophies popping, like the little videos that come with the PS5, just because this game already has kind of an indicator when you get a trophy, but the indicator in game is a little bit delayed. So the trophy would have definitely popped probably about 10 seconds before you saw it there on the screen. Take a quick note here on the screen. There's an egg that is during the night. Not much you can do with that egg. There's another balloon. But during the day, that's actually a creature you can take a picture of for the compendium. So we'll have to come back during the daytime and do that. Lots of little things to do here. There's a cave to go into. There's a quest giver on the lower level there. There's a flower. That might even be... Is there a balloon up here? Oh, there's a balloon over there. This is another coconut tree, but I do believe this is the crab. Yep. Cocoa crab. Here we have a quest giver that's going to ask us to find 4 bitling creatures, which are really tiny, blocky looking animals. And some of them are kind of hard to find. One of them, the smallest one, is actually on this screen. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there on screen. Yep, see, there it is. That was the last one I found the first time. And I walked past it plenty of times trying to find it. And it's just so tiny. And they don't emit any special sound like the quest giver says. This is another really fun little feature. It's kind of like a few trap doors on the island that'll send you to little secret areas. This is its own little island here. And there's 2 things to do on this island. Take care of the balloon and take a picture of the tree. But before we do that, we're going to get the What's Up or the WhatsApp trophy. So this I'm embarrassed to say took me a while to figure out because I never used the filters or the frames during the main game, and except for the one time they made you use it for a quest. And there's sunglasses here. You just put the sunglasses on the screen, take a picture, and there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's the WhatsApp trophy. And you'll see it pop here. Again, didn't put the trophy videos in here. We need to remove that as sunglasses because I don't think that's going to serve its purpose. So we take this picture of this tree. I don't know if I would call this tree scary, but that's what the game intends. And that's it. There's nothing else on here. The first time I came to this island, I was like, there's a tree that's laughing at me. There's a balloon. That's it. Seems like not a lot, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's enough. So I think we're going to go into the cave now. A lot of stuff to do. Nope, I guess not. I recorded this last night? Yeah, I think about 24 hours ago. So I don't remember exactly where I went. So we're going to take a nap because a couple things, especially on this screen, are going to be quite different during the day. We have a different quest giver up here where the Viking hat guy was. He's going to ask us to take a picture of bugs with lights on their butts. Glowing butts. Butt. That's exactly what I would do. I said butt. See, there you go. Daytime, different lizard. Of course, it looks the same. It's just a different color. I don't know if you can see the little animal. It's not really an animal. Down on the bottom there, where the egg used to be. So I just happened to decide to show him one of the pictures. It probably would have made more sense in the quests where you have to show them pictures, just to wait until you had all of them, just so it was a little easier to follow along. But I just went on my own path. Here's one of the bitlings, the bitling frog. So that's 2 of 4. They're moving already moving on that one pretty well. And inside here is a whole bunch of fun little things to do. So in here we have 3 items we can get by scoring tickets. There's a balloon there. And there are 3 games to play. So the first thing I'm going to do a couple edits here. Oh, and there's a flower too. Okay. That little, the one with the camera there, it's actually a speaker. That's kind of like a rhythm game that I did not find very easy to master. So you're going to see me play both of the other 2 games once, just for editing purposes to cut down on time. But what I did was I played this target one here 3 times and got 3 tickets, and then I played the other one where it's basically kind of like a guess who, kind of match the face on the screen with one of the ones on the board kind of thing. Did that 3 times and got 6 tickets total between these 2 games, and that allowed me to buy the 3 items that are available. But I'm just showing you each of these games once. Then for a trophy, you do need to beat all 3 games at least once. So we are going to come back and play the 3rd game here in a little bit, because I realized that I didn't have that trophy. But that's what it looks like. You get the ticket. And so I played it 3 times there in a row, but I cut out 2 of them. And this is the other game. Like I said, we will look at the 3rd game in just a minute. But basically you just find the match, select it, and then you get points. I found this one to be quite easy enough. I mean, there are little changes that they can make. They can trick you, you know, like sometimes the cheeks will be either freckled, or they'll have little lines, or they'll have little squigglies, or they'll have nothing. The hair could be slightly different. The ears could be different. The nose could be different. So, I mean, again, if you fail, you just play the game again, you know. You want the item for 3 tickets, and you want the item for 2 tickets. The item for 1 ticket I don't think is all that necessary. I think it's a lei. I think it's like a necklace of flowers for the 1 ticket. Well, we'll find out in a second here. Because now I played both those games 3 times each. I got 6 tickets. The royal cane you definitely want. The vacation shirt you need for a trophy. And the lei cannot be worn on top of the vacation shirt, unfortunately, which I was really bummed about. And I suggest wearing the vacation shirt with the sunglasses and the hat that we're wearing and the sandals that we'll get later for the vacation mode trophy. But there we go. 6 out of 20. We're moving right along. But again, there is a trophy for playing all 3 games. So as I mentioned before, down here on the ground here, there is a creature, if you want to call it a creature, that we'll take a picture of. It's Eggert, the egg animal, I guess. Either way, he's going in the compendium. Or they, I should not assume. I think now we're finally going into the cave. Yeah, alright. So in this cave, there is a number of things. So I want to point out, there is a bat here that I accidentally, because I was playing the games, I had the honking ability on first. So that woke the bat up. So originally when you walk in here, it will be hanging from the ceiling, and you just need to look at it and honk, or honk near it. And that will take care of a quest that we're going to get to in just a second. There's also the sun cap here that you can use the pickaxe to unveil, and a flower to water. There's a couple other things in here as well. I think at least 2 more things. And the quest for the bats. Right here, this book will give you the quest. In the dark, they can be seen, flying rats shaped like beans. Wake up 3 and I'll awaken. Then ice cream will be 8. 10. Was it waken or wake? I missed it. Oh well. Anyway, so we already got this bat. We accidentally honked at it. And we just have to find the other two and honk at them throughout the island. But also there is another creature to take a picture of on the wall here. And if you'll notice, there's also a crack on that wall. There's a fun little secret over there. So 4 water balloons, and that will allow you to use the pickaxe on the wall. Let's take a picture of this little glowing worm here for the compendium. We'll use the pickaxe and open up a new room. And this has a sliding block puzzle. Okay, so a couple of things about this room and this puzzle. And that thing right there. So basically it's telling you that if you get the scepter, which we already have, or do they call it a cane? I think they call it like the royal cane. The royal cape and also the crown. If you get all 3 of those, you will get a special something, apparently. So here we have a spider to take a picture of and the sliding block puzzle. When you walk in here, you can't really do anything about it. So let's fix that up by removing all of these torches. And that is going to turn the lights out and reveal the puzzle itself. So it's a pretty simple one. Though I think it takes me a little bit of time to hit the buttons, but I know what I was doing. I just didn't want to make any wrong moves, which, you know, pretty hard to do, to be honest. This was pretty simple. If you just use a little logic, you'll be able to figure out where you need to go. Let's drop that down and then fix the top corner, and then you're good to go. So what's going to be revealed is a picture of an item for the compendium. And all you need to do is take a picture of this puzzle once it's completed. And that will fulfill the item in the compendium. But if you want to go the extra step, see, here we go. And that's a sliding puzzle picture of, we'll find out in just a second here. Oh, getting a better angle. The Tato King. Okay, so that goes in the compendium, and that's all you need to do. But if you want to go the extra mile, if you want another outfit item, and if you want to take a picture of the real Tattoo King, or Tato, or however it's pronounced, there's a fun little puzzle we can do later. So we have the picture, we have what we need, and we'll take a look at that a little bit later once we get inside the castle. But that, again, if you're looking to fulfill the requirements for the trophy for the compendium from the DLC, the picture we just took is enough for that animal specifically. This is a little too high up. We need to get to a higher area. So, and some more is the compendium trophy for filling up all of the animals, all the animal section there. This guy here needs some water. He gave us a water bottle, and we're going to fill it up at the local watering hole and give it to him. And we just have to find him. He's going to go run away off screen, and we have to find him a few more times and pretty much do the same thing each time. So I'm just going to fill the water up again, because next time we see him, he's going to have the same problem. So all those ghosts there, you can just have conversations with them. You don't really need to talk to them. None of them have a quest. None of them fulfill anything. That's already the 10th flower. We're moving right along here. 10 out of 11 is pretty good. Now we're a little bit higher ground so we can get the monkey balloon. That's 7 out of 11, so we're moving on that as well. I see an X on the ground here, but I'm distracted by another trophy. Here is one of the worker mans from, was it Log City? Or was it, no, it was, I don't think it was Log City. So just splashing him is enough to get you the trophy. Splish splash. Splash someone who is taking a bath. So I guess that's a reference to when you use your horn on the guy who's in the electric company, electric plant, whatever you want to call it, who's standing way too close to the edge of a platform there and falls in and basically takes a bath. So there's our water guy, runs away again. Do I hit this or do I go? Okay, I do hit it. Okay. 8 out of 11. There's another little secret passageway back there. Filling up the water. That building right there is actually that quest giver's house. I'm going to give him water one more time, and then he's just going to run inside his house. You can see one of the easels that we're going to fill with a painting right there. Looks like there's just 3 more left. We should have everything but the DLC portraits done. So dehydrated mussels, good to go. 7, we're about 1/3 of the way done here. And we're closing in on a few other ones.
Basto.
So you definitely want to get some ice cream before you go into the king's castle, because there is one dude in there who is super annoying, and the only thing that will stop him from getting in the way from anything you try to do in there is some ice cream. So let's go ahead and get 3 of the 4 ice creams. We already got our banana kin, I think it was called, just a few minutes ago there, from that tree right there on the left of the screen, wasn't it? It looks like coconuts now. I don't know. Whatever. So we got 3 out of 4 because we didn't get the mango apple or something like that that's behind the movie screen. Oranganas. Okay, well, they look like pineapples when you get them. But anyway, so we got 3 of them, and I got to figure out where the last one is. I mean, I know where it is, but as I was playing, I was like, what the heck did I forget to do? Oh, well. So we're going inside the castle. Lots of stuff to do here. We have this dude here. You'll see what he does. Let's try to take a picture of another one of those little bitlings, but this guy gets in the way, so we give him ice cream. You got to take a couple photos in here in order to fulfill a quest or two. So just give him ice cream and he'll be out of your way for the rest of the game. So inside this castle and outside this castle, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do. And quests and trophies galore. Alright, that is the last flower, so that's done. We have our 8th or 9th, 10th balloon. We are getting through this very quickly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to snap 3 photos because I know the quest that's coming up here. Basically, you're just going to be tasked with taking pictures of your 3 favorites. I've already made my mind up what my favorites are. And then you post them up on the stage there and award them 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. And there's one more picture that we are going to post outside of that quest. And it is involving the slide puzzle that we looked at just a few minutes ago. So I forgot to put the pictures in before talking to the princely fellow here. I like that one the best. And I went with the shoe. Why not? For number 2, shoe for number 2. So in the back here, and I'll show you after I post the picture, but there's a frame, and above the frame is a little crown. So we are going to put the king tattoo this also gives you a chance to see everything that you need to do for the compendium. We're only missing two pictures. So the tattoo king, you put that in that specific frame, and that's going to move that pillar. This is what the frame looks like. You see the little crown there. So we have the scepter. And I guess we didn't get the cape yet, because we didn't fulfill the quest, I guess. Now we have the crown. So we're going to go up here and fulfill and finish off this quest. And just to reiterate, in case I didn't say it before, it doesn't matter what 3 you choose and the order you put them in. Whatever you choose is the best one, and so forth. You'll get the cape and the challenge completed, regardless which one you pick. And if you'll notice, the king is quite happy to show off his t-shirt there. Did we take the picture? I think I have to go back and look. I think I must have snapped the photo. Must have been happened. Nope, I'm going back in. I didn't snap the photo. We're going to get it right now. We're going to knock out the last 3 portraits here. So that is, I believe, yep, King's new shirt. That's a trophy. And the final portrait is going to be us. So if you see that stool there, right in front of the painter, we're going to sit on that stool and we're going to get our picture taken. Or take our own picture, I guess. So he's doing the king. That goes up there. I guess we're going to give him the mermaid. Yep. Mermaid or girl in the water playing a guitar. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen her tail, so could just be a lady. Alright, so go ahead and sit down. Taking this picture will fulfill one of two photograph trophies that are here. So go ahead and get into the camera, get into selfie mode, and click, click. There you go. You just took your own picture. That is, what is that called? Self-portrait. And then also take a picture of the castle without you in it as well. And that will fulfill the trophy of the royal castle. And we're going to give him the last portrait just to finish off that item. Again, not necessary for the trophies. You could skip this whole bit. Well, I wouldn't. Don't skip all the trophies of taking the pictures and stuff. But giving him all of the portraits from the base game, only just to receive the beret, which I never end up putting on. Oh well. But again, not necessary for any trophies to wear any of the items that you get, nor to collect all of them. This is another bit that you don't actually have to do. Just a little bit of extra story bits thrown in there for you to enjoy. Little conversations, little throwbacks from the base game. You can sit on that couch if you want to and chill with your ghost buddies. So we just took a picture of the fireflies. That's going to be needed for the compendium and for a quest that we already got from the little boy who's only around during the day. It's our worker buddy, still sitting there enjoying his time. Back into the cave we go. So I am fully decked out with all 3 items, and I go in here and I didn't realize I was already wearing all of them. So this is what happens when you go into this room with all 3 items on: the crown, the cane, and the cape. The Tato King actually shows up. Over there is the diagram that tells you what you need. And here is get another better look at it. We're wearing all 3 of those items. Here's proof. And then there's the little Tato King. We're going to take a picture of him. Again, not necessary for any trophy, but we do like our 100% here at Imaginary Completionist. Penny sticks, whichever name you choose, but yeah, I do like completing things every time. So we still need one more bat. I'm looking up at that guy, realizing we need one more bat, and we'll find him soon enough. We also need to return to the carnival games and actually play and beat the rhythm game. So we have all but one of the bitlings. I thought I had them all at this point, but I forgot. We don't have the bitling tattoo, and where the bitling tattoo is very, 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 very easy. You probably saw him on one of the first screens. Not to give it away where he is. You may have noticed him. I think we did some close-up shots next to where he was. So we'll go back and get him soon. But that's it. Yeah, that's the last item for the compendium that we need. And I might not even get him in this part of the video. We got ice cream, so we're gonna hand him some ice cream. He says he's hot. He wanted some ice cream for his head, not to cool off, but just for his head, to wear as a hat. And we get a Viking helmet instead, so that's a pretty good deal, I'd say. So we're gonna finish off this quest here and then take a brief pause in the video. It's basically an hour of content where I was playing on the PS5, so I had to capture it quick before I lost any of the data. Super spooky. Alright, so we are now more than halfway done. And we'll be right back here with the rest.